kind of after things started, I don't know, just somewhat being revealed to me, I was like, you know what? This is a lot. I'm going to take a break and process. I need time to process. And also, I had a lot of work to do. So, had a lot of work to do too. So, it was what it was, right? But first thing I want to do is I want to share with you guys, because I know that there has been conversation, and y'all already know it's 2024, and it's 2024, baby, and I'm gonna say whatever it is I need to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it. Let me see. So that's what we're going to do. So first, there has been a lot of conversation around my not bounty, because I don't think there's anybody, and again, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there's anybody who has been harmed by a Melometer. Now, if there's proof of someone being harmed by a Melometer, please let us know. Okay? Write it in the chat. Let us know. Okay? Let us know. But I don't think so. So there's no bounty put out for anybody. Stop playing with us. I don't even know of anybody who has, I don't know, a Melometer has caused any harm to anybody, like physically or any, and again, if I'm wrong, just let me know, okay? We can talk about it. But as I know of, I have not. Somebody said I haven't touched a soul. So I offered a reward, not a bounty. Matter of fact, I just had a whole Mimosas with Melody event that was filled with Melometers. Most of my cast was there. Nobody was cussed out even or, talked to negatively or anything. Matter of fact, I had a whole combo with someone still filming in the same event space. They were like, man, I think the Melometers, they all right. They all right. They might kind of like me, so one thing we're going to do is change that narrative as if the Melometers are out here running up on people, okay, hurting people, because no, they're not. Now, I do know of some of y'all's faves, okay, some of y'all's faves on YouTube. All right, I ain't even going to say it's your fave, because y'all just be coming together just for a common interest of an enemy. So I'm not going to say they're even your fave y'all be putting on, but who has definitely, done some things that they shouldn't have done. So, anyway, I have been threatened with a chopper. Me, Melody. Y'all want to talk about it? Do we need to talk about it? I have been attempted to be hit from the back. Do we want to talk about it or no? Or does it only work whenever you think that people who are Melody supporters are doing something? Can we talk about it? I'm just being honest. Can we talk about it? Because as I know of, I'm the only person in this here sector where a whole live was done and aired, where it was mentioned about pulling up on a chopper while I was being pulling up with a chopper while I was being discussed. Am I wrong or no? Did that happen or I'm tripping? Okay, I see y'all saying I'm okay, right. But the Melometers cause harm. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop playing. I'm also, I think, the only person who has been charged at multiple times on this show. When I say charged, I mean run up on when people got to hold people back. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm going to say the most charged, stood up, any of that. Like, am I lying or not? Okay. I know for a fact, because I have it for evidence purposes, literally, somebody posted a video in a group riding by my house talking about, Melody, does she really want us to pull up? Because I pulled up. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that live or that post in that group over there? Did y'all see that? Y'all let me know if y'all saw it or not. Because right now what we're doing is shutting down the idea or the attempt to say that people who love on me are causing harm to people in a physical way or even acting like. And I'm talking about proof. I'm not talking about it just coming out people's mouths. I'm talking about these are things that are factual. There's no, I think, not sure if it was a millimeter, could have been a millimeter. It's none of that. I'm talking about facts. I personally saw a video in a Facebook group of someone riding by my house, okay, talking about the Melody want us to really pull up because I pulled up, I'm here. Did y'all see that? Oh, okay. So, first of all, we're going to stop that narrative because the real people who are out here really taking things too far, it's not the Melometers. It's not the Melometers. So, I can't be your friend date. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got this. Can I be your friend date for your birthday at the club? No. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna shut that down. So first of all, So what I did was I offered a reward, okay? A reward. And here's what I said, because I think, and I'm not trying to come at anybody with this, but I think somewhere in the sauce, okay, somewhere in the sauce, it got lost as to what I said when it came to this reward, okay? So for anyone who was, maybe if you were taken advantage of and sent money because, you know, you were led to believe that I didn't hold true to something I said, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for that, man, because I'm sorry. But let's get into what I did say, because you shouldn't have said it. And if there were people who used this as a scamming opportunity of their own to collect money, shame on you. Okay? I don't know if you did or not, but if you did, shame on you. Because clearly what I said was misinterpreted. When I came on live and went over the number that takes my baby's phone, I have the number. So you sending me the number doesn't do anything for me. I have the number. I called the number and played the recording of the number. On live, I also put the number in Cash App. Remember, we put that in Cash App. And a name came up, and I said the name. So that's not really, I mean, once you do that, that's easy. You Google or whatever, and you're going to get all that information. Because I'll be real, several people sent the same information to my DM, which is what I said. I said DM me. I didn't say post it on social media. I didn't say go make a video with it in your video. I said DM me. That makes it a private conversation. And but still, people missed what I said in terms of how how you could win the reward of $2,000. So let's talk about it. Let's play what I said, because I've already screen recorded what I said. And we can listen together, and we can all learn comprehension skills together. Okay? How about that? That's going to be good. Yeah. Y'all ready? I'm turning sideways. One more again. And again, I'm going to tell y'all. Hold on. I think I pressed the button. Let me get on. This is from the live on Sunday, I guess. Yep, it was Sunday. Okay. So I'm going to turn it so y'all can hear. And I'm going to stand up so y'all can get close. One more again. And again, I'm going to tell y'all the whole number. If anybody has this number, proof of this number, conversation with someone who I may know whose number this is, I got 2K for you. Okay, let's stop right there. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's listen again. Let's listen again. Because I don't need you to tell me whose name the number belongs to. I figured that out. I don't need you to tell me that. I don't need you to tell me the full number. I already have that. That's how I called it back, or called it. So let's talk about it.
Again. And again, I'm gonna tell y'all the whole number. If anybody has this number, proof of this number, conversation with someone who I may know whose number this is, I got 2K for you. Okay? 2K for you.
So, what I was looking for, was for someone who had conversation with this number and proof of such, whether that was a list of text over months or years, a phone record that showed conversation. If there was a way where you had proof that someone I know has been talking to this number again or communicating with this number again, proof of that, I got 2K for you. Look, you know what? Let's do it one more time. We're going to just do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. Yeah, I think so.
One more again. And again, I'm gonna tell y'all the whole number. If anybody has this number, proof of this number, conversation with someone who I may know whose number this is, I got 2K for you.
Conversation with someone whose number I may know who this is. Let's do it one more time.
And again, I'm gonna tell y'all the whole number. If anybody has this number, proof of this number, conversation with someone who I may know whose number this is, I got 2K for you. Okay? 2K for you.
Okay. So, thank you guys for your patience as well. Thank you. Proof of this number, conversation with this number, with someone who I may know, right? Listening is fundamental. You know, like I already have the number. I already know the name because it popped up on Cash App and I said it out loud. So I didn't need that. So if you said that, no, I already had that. Comprehension is key. It is. And let me tell y'all something. I'm not upset about it. It's an amazing day. I personally would have loved for someone, that's why I offered it. I would have loved for someone to have been able to say, girl, so I'm friends with such and such, and girl, here's the proof where they've been texting for 3 months, girl. This is who it is. I would have loved it. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. People hear what they want to hear. Yeah, they do. They hear what they want to hear. So, anyway, now we're going to get into a little piece. Because then, there's some things that started coming down the pipeline. Now, let's be clear. We all know that sometimes you can have a number, and when you look that number up, it could still show the person who had the number prior to you. It could, that could still be. I remember one time when they first started like putting names on phones when you would call. I remember there was a different name that would show up every time my mama would call. And I was like, what? And it would show up because that's who had the number prior to. I think they done worked on that a little bit. But I remember when that happened, when they first started doing that. And the number, whoever had it prior to, that name would still show up. Okay? It would still show up. So I understand that you can get a number and the old name show up. I can also understand that you can get a number in somebody else's phone. I'm very much aware of Google, like, the little Google, what are they called? It's Google something, Google numbers or something, right? My mama said yes, and it still does. Yeah, so it's still, see, that's crazy. So I understand that. Google Voice, that's it? Google Voice, yes, that's it. So, anyway, and Sean, I'm gonna talk, drop some stuff, then we can do product for 20 minutes, and then we'll drop the rest of it, okay? So, for those of you who aren't aware, what happened on Sunday was there was a message sent to a phone in my home that belongs to one of my children. And they were pretty much talking about me, right? And so that is how all of this began. And it became a okay, who is this who is talking about me texting this to my child's phone? Then it became hold up. Keep in mind, your ex's once mistress had this phone for a while, right? Okay. So they don't know that my child has their phone back, obviously, the person texting. So for those of you who were throwing out things like, I think it's coleslaw, I never did. Just so you know, I never did think that it was coleslaw because it wouldn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, right? So I never thought that. What I will say is, when I came live and y'all said 662 is Mississippi, I'm like, okay, well, there's only one person counted that I know, but no, definitely not. No, It's only one person I know associated with this show from Mississippi. But again, I'm like, nah, definitely not, right? No. And then I'm like, whoever it is sounds a little stuffy. So that made it a little difficult, right? But I was still like, I don't think y'all was in the chat saying that. Y'all were in the chat typing her name. Y'all was in the chat saying, Mississippi, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, there's only one person I know associated with this show from Mississippi. And there's only one person, when I think of that person, I was like, okay, so there have been all these rumors and conversation, right, about how these two are friends, or been friends and been knowing each other and been cool, and how all this stuff was a plot setup. I have seen those videos, okay? I've seen the videos. So I know that's what y'all been saying. So, but I was still like, no, we finna get to work, baby. Y'all finna help me figure it out, because I don't believe that. No, right? And so, honestly, real talk, I never really had spoken out about all these different rumors for real of Mel. It was a setup the whole time. The goal was to get coleslaw on the show, blah, blah, blah. I've gotten DMs like that. I've gotten, for a while now, probably a year or two, DMs like that, blah, blah, blah. But I'm still, y'all know, because I be looking for the good in people. I really do. And I think that's why so many times people, when I walk away, because let's be clear, you put one person down who walked away from a friendship with me. From a friendship with me. What I notice is when I walk away, it don't go too well. People are not happy about it. So I also find the narrative of Melody can't keep friends, which, to be real with you, y'all who be wanting some friends like some of these things going on. I ain't trying to be funny, but if this what y'all consider good friends, friendship, and all of this, y'all got some low ass standards for real when it comes to friendship. Cause baby, these snakes off the chain, they be doing the most, and I don't even be knowing they out here doing the most. But I will say this again, if there is someone who can show me where a friend walked away from me, not me stop talking to them, not me pulling back from them, if y'all can find a friend who walked away from Melody, then start saying Melody can't keep friends. Can we just agree on that? Is that okay? I'm looking at y'all in the chat. Can we agree on that? Hell, like let's be real. I even walked away from my ex. I didn't get left. I left. And then after I left, was still being begged to this day to come back. So, listen, people gonna hate, haters gonna hate, and demons gonna do what demons gonna do. But can y'all do me a favor and just try to do it a little bit better? Because at this point, it's super pathetic. It's super ridiculous. Y'all always throw stuff out your mouth with no facts, no proof, and and that's why I love my Melometers, because they are critical thinkers. They are critical thinkers. And if you do just a little bit of critical thinking, they'll be like, hold on. Wait a minute. But Melody is always the one who stopped dealing with people because she peeped whatever, or her spirit felt whatever, and she pulls back to see, so she can, because when you in something, you can't really see it when you're in it. It's easy to get caught up in a cycle, like of people manipulating you, people lying to you when you're in it. It's easy to be in that cycle. And before you know it, you are in a cycle. That's why my boy wrote that song, Cycles, Jonathan McReynolds, and said, I'm not going in cycles, cycles. Yeah, that's what he said. Cycles, cycles. Yeah, because you will be in a cycle. So I will step back so that I can see. So I can see bird's eye view. Okay? And then people get mad, because they don't want you to get out where you can see, because you probably going to start seeing some stuff they've been doing. So anyway, that's a challenge for this week. I can't wait to hear this. If y'all can find me somebody who walked away from a business agreement with me, or who walked away from a friendship with me, please let us know. Please let us know. Please let us know. Let us know. Ooh, that's cute. Let us know. Now look, y'all know y'all supposed to be tapping the screen. This is how we do our lights. Tap the screen. Okay? Tap the screen and share the live. So, yeah. So we'll wait on that this week for them to find someone who actually stopped dealing with me or walked away from me. We'll wait on that. And, anyway, so I was like, nah. Ain't no way. I don't believe that. So y'all, let's get to work, because then I don't think that could be possible. Again, because I like to see the good in people. That's what I was saying. There's no way, right? There's no way. So then, let me write Sean back. Then, Sean, I'm texting you right now. So then, I'm like, okay. In this message, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at stuff I'm going to do. I'm looking at lingo, what you're saying, how you're saying it. Does that remind me of anything? And I saw, I shared it with y'all, weak AF. And y'all know weak as fuck. That's what weak AF stands for, right? So I was like, okay. Okay. Gotcha. And I'm like, well, I do know somebody who used AF a lot. I was like, wait a minute now. Okay. Then you start thinking about, okay, who would consider, or who's heavy? What people do you know, Mel, who are heavy on measuring if you that girl or not, if you strong and if you that girl, or if you weak and if you this and this is. So now my wheels are spinning. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm thinking like, oh, okay. But still, I'm not convinced yet. I'm still not convinced. So I'm looking at the messages and I'm reading it multiple times. And I'm like, who talks like this? So I'm going to bring this message. I only want to show y'all a part of it. So I'm going to edit this part. Let me see. Y'all ready? It's just like, you know what? It's ridiculous. So yeah, there we go. because y'all don't have to see y'all the message. It's nothing bad anyway. So I had this message, so I'm starting to go through my phone. Okay, Mel, go through your phone, look at people you talk to.